Hey guys, so it's the second time that I'm actually filming this because I'm silly and I totally forgot to change the mic. And so yeah, here we are. It's Monday, 26th of October, and this is the first update on my reading. This week is going to be bananas. I'll have way too many things to finish so I can finish my TBR. I already finished one book that I had from Open Library, and that book is Mistress Fursby and the Rats of NIMH. This is a first one of the trilogy that gave birth. Doesn't sound right. That was the base for the movie The Secret of NIMH. It is quite different and somehow quite similar to the movie. If you guys watched it, the movie felt really creepy, really somber and really dark. This one, I think that the book, since it is for children. Cat sleeping. Since the book it is for children, it has that way of talking that it's much lighter than the other books, but the things that it talks about, it's really dark. The themes are really dark. The things that happen, like it happened on the movie, I think they are as dark as the movie, but if not darker, because I think there is a little bit more depth here than I remember on the movie. There is also some things that change, especially towards the end. I do not remember the amulet thing, no. And there's lots of things that happen to the end that is quite different, but the basics and the feel of it are almost the same. And yeah, it's the first I read. I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to continue this, because it's just like, it was good for what it was, not the favorite thing for me, but I may continue this, who knows, next month, because next month is going to be crazy. So yeah, that's the only book I read. This week is going to be a little bit different from the others, because I'm going to concentrate my reading on the books that I still have to read, and those are the first one from Malazan, The Wuthering Heights, that I'm now listening instead of reading to make it faster. And the Accursed, the books are literally scattered towards my room. The other book is The Accursed Book, Cursed for me, The Son of the Shadows for Juliette Marlier, by Juliette Marlier, and The Tennis Files, the first one, The Sleeping Giants. So yeah, that's about what I have to say today. I'm not sure exactly when I'm gonna go back to update you, but yeah, that's about it for now. So talk to you guys in a bit. Hey guys, so it's, what day is it today? Wednesday, 28th of October, and as you guys see, I'm still on the floor. This was filmed on the same day. I have finished the Sleeping Giants. It was a reread, talked about it a lot already. Also bad lighting, so let's just deal with it. This was a reread. Love it still. I just noticed that I had forgotten how many people died on this book. Lots of people died on this book, like straight up died. And I didn't remember that part, but it was nice to remember it. So yay, one less. I also finally finished Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte. Yeah, I'm gonna you guys gonna see by the time this comes out, you guys have already seen my thoughts on that one, because I'm of my Victober video. So yeah, that's about it. At the moment I'm working on finishing Son of the Shadows and the first book of Malazan. I'm so loving this so much, but I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna be able to finish this during October, so this is probably gonna be dragged to the first week, hopefully only in the first week of November, because I already have too much to read on November. You guys are seeing some of the piles here. But this one, I'm gonna finish this cursed book. Even if I have to do some kind of magic, because this book is completely cursed. The only reason I haven't DNF'd this one is because I really loved the first one. Like, it was a 5-star, it was like almost perfect for me. This one, I have so many issues. It's so many issues with this book that I'm like doing the quick read, the one that you don't skip, but you know you aren't paying as much attention as you should. In some parts you would just get over it, especially the parts that I just wanna kill someone while I'm reading it. So this is gonna happen. This, I'm not completely sure, because I would have to read almost 250 pages per day to be able to finish this one. But I hope to at least have read half of this book by the end of the month, so I can finish it on the first week. Because to be honest, I got distracted from this book, because this book requires quite a lot of attention, and it's not a bad thing, because this is really good, and I'm not even sure how I'm gonna talk about this when I'm finished with it, because it's so much. So there's so many things happening here, and I'm loving everything. But yeah, that's about it. I haven't finished those. I'm still working on those. So let's not go there at the moment. Also, cat sleeping. It's the life. So poke you in a day or two. Bye bye. Well, this is probably one of the worst lightings ever, but we are just gonna roll with it, because I cannot be bothered to move the camera. So it's Friday, 30 of October. I'm just gonna conclude the month of October here. I'm not even gonna bother with tomorrow. It's been one of those weeks with much stress, much work, much everything, and still it looks like everything is still to be done. So I'm still reading. There's 2 books that will pass to the next month, the Malazan one and the Cursed book. I didn't conclude this. I mean, I wasn't expecting to conclude Malazan by mid of the week. I was expecting to conclude this one. I'm like halfway through it. I would, if I could have just sat down today and I knew that I would be able to sit down tomorrow, I would finish this. But I didn't read much today, and I'm not sure how much I'm going to be able to read tomorrow, because it's going to be I have lots of little things to do. You know, when life gives you all the little things to do, that's the thing. I did listen to Northanger Abbey by Jane Austen. This was, like, if I'm not mistaken, this was the first novel that she actually wrote, but it was published after her death, and it's about the adventures of Catherine Morland. The name is something like that. When she's in Bath, and the people she meets there, and then a certain family that ends up taking her to Northanger Abbey, and love and all of that happens. This was a 5-star read for me, and to be honest, I'm a little bit surprised for all the how to say this. I still have Emma to finish reading next month, but I wasn't really enjoying Emma that much, to be honest. And the other one that I didn't enjoy much was Mansfield Park. were those two were like Mansfield Park were 4-star rate, and Emma, I think it's gonna be 4-star too, and I'm a little bit impressed. I didn't expect that I wouldn't like Emma that much. I mean, I'm still halfway, but I'm really not enjoying it that much. So I'm just already predicting what's going to happen there. And I was expecting that Northanger Abbey was one that I wouldn't like that much, but I really enjoyed it. It was like a really nice read, quite cozy, and I mean it was set in Bath, and I do quite enjoy like the micro system. I don't know exactly how to describe it, but Bath, it is Bath. There is the whole of England and all the systems and the routines, and then you have Bath. And I always like things set there, and it feels like I don't know exactly how to say it. It feels like almost a different, completely different city inside England, inside the system that is England. It looks like something completely detached, if that makes sense. And I really enjoy it. The stories usually there that go the stories that occurred on Bath. English words. It's been a difficult day. So I'm gonna say that this is all the reading I'm gonna do for October. And let's just roll with it. And that glare doesn't go away. I can't be bothered to fix the light. So this is what it's gonna be. Let's just both of us deal with it, okay? Are you with me? Are you feeling this yet? Let's just go with it. Accept it. This is acceptance. Now I saw more or less how many books I read during October. So more or less, not more or less, I actually did. I have like a pad here, and I made the section. I counted all the books that I read in October. So I read 25 books in October, DNF'd 5, and if you guys are interested, well, I'm gonna say it anyway. I'm just gonna quickly say the categories or the genres that I read in October. I'm gonna explain what's happening here. So you guys know that English is my second language and Portuguese is my first language, and my brain at this moment is functioning in Portuguese and translating while I talk. And that doesn't go well, because English sentences are formed backwards almost for Portuguese sentences. So yeah, my brain is just fighting itself. But really quickly, I counted the books I read. I saw all the genres, categories. Let's go with it. That I read. So I read 3 romances, 6 non-fiction. I was impressed because I thought it would be far less. 3 sci-fi, 1 literary fiction, 3 fantasy, 2 poetry, 3 classics, and 4 historical fiction. So I'm quite pleased with this. This is a balance that I would be happy that would if it happens every month. So quite happy. I would like to have read a little bit more than 25, but it's fine. It's good. And I'm just gonna continue reading the Malazan and the Curse book, and those are going to pass to November. And yeah, that's about it for this video. I hope this is not as big. I think it's not as big as the last one. I think it's a little more compact. So I'm just gonna shut up and cobble this all together so we can continue with the other more fun videos, because I have so many videos that I need to record because they're calling me at the moment. So yeah, this is about it. Bye bye guys.